Hi, I'm One Kidney Mike, and I donated a kidney in February of 2025, and now I'm training to climb all 27 peaks in Montana that are greater than 12,000 feet to prove the kidney donation doesn't hold you back. Today I'm back at Crown Mountain Trail, but this time I'm going to be actually climbing Crown Mountain. If that goes well, there's actually go back down to the pass and onto the other side. There's another mountain that's actually taller than Crown Mountain by I think about 100 feet, but it doesn't have a name. So we'll also tackle that one today. The pack is a lot lighter than it was last time I was here because I'm not carrying all the gear to go into the backcountry. This is just going to be a day hike today. It's going to be hot. It's forecasted outside of the mountains. It's supposed to be 90 degrees today. I'm not sure what that equates to up on the mountain. It's going to be obviously a little cooler, but it's still going to be hot. And that's why I'm wearing my white shirt today. Hopefully reflect some of that solar radiation. So let's get going. The wind was really bad, as you can see here. The camera didn't connect to the microphone, so all I got for audio was a bunch of wind noise. Crown Mountain, which is the first mountain I'm going to be climbing, is off in this direction here. After that, I'll come back down to the pass, and then I'm going to be heading up over in this direction over here to the second and third peak. There's only about 400 feet or 122 meters of elevation between the second and third peak, so I should be able to reach both of them. At the pass, I scooped up some snow into a container to melt while I was climbing Crown Mountain, and that way when I come back down to the pass, I'll be able to filter that and still have some water on the hike since there isn't a water source that's nearby. Well, we're not quite at the top. It's a false summit, but that is quite a view. Let me show you. That's the road that we came in on. And the true summit's right there. It's not very far. A little bit of a drop off. Well, now I've reached the true summit of Crown Mountain, and there's actually two swallows flying around right there. up here. So I'll put the elevation of Crown Mountain underneath on screen, and then I'll just kind of show you around. That's where we just were. Over there's Sawtooth and Castle Reef. That way's the Barb Marshall. Right now we're in Scapegoat. There is Scapegoat Mountain. That peak right there is the one we're going to next, and then we'll go to that one right there. And over there, Steamboat Mountain, Steamboat Ridge, and Steamboat East. Okay, I'm back at the saddle between the two peaks and where the main trail is. I'm going to eat some lunch, filter the snow that's melted, and then head up. Okay, we made the second peak. I'm very happy. Over here, that's where we just were. Came down and across, and that's where we're going. There's a better view of Scapegoat Mountain. Just an absolute beautiful day. Well, I was getting a little worried because as I got closer over here, I was running up against this cliff right here, or very steep rock, and I was wondering if I was going to find a route, but I mean, this right here is going to be fine. Both going up and down, I'm comfortable with that, which is good because otherwise I was gonna have to turn back, but not now. Well, I made the third peak, It is very windy up here, so I am not going to stay very long, but man, this is awesome. 3 peaks one day. I know they weren't very far apart, but still, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. And this last one was actually quite a bit more scrambling to get up here, which was really nice. Got to kind of test out my scrambling skills. Well, I just got done down climbing this spot without too much trouble, without any trouble actually. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm always happy. Okay, we just got back to the trailhead and I went a total of 12.4 miles and had an elevation gain and loss of 5,429 feet approximately, according to the tracker here. And it took about 9.5 hours. I feel tired and worn out, but that's good. I still feel good. I'm really happy with the way this hike turned out. It was a beautiful day. It was a lot cooler up on the mountain, especially with the breeze. Wow, it was more like howling wind on the peaks. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. Please subscribe, like, all that good YouTube stuff. And I hope that you have a great day. It's pretty hazy today, but there are the Sweetgrass Hills. There's Scapegoat right there. That's what we wanted to do last weekend, but never got to. And then that ravine right there is where we walked up and camped. You can see those cliffs there.